not gonna lie, I am feeling pretty excited right now because I'm about to dip my toes into the waters of this franchise and finally give Harry Potter a shot. I'm hoping that I'm not overhyping my excitement that I'm feeling about finally giving this franchise a shot, because I want to say by the end, when I've watched all the movies, I want to be able to say that I'm a fan of Harry Potter. And I can imagine there's quite a few people that is shocked about the idea that I haven't given this franchise a shot. I'm about to go into a bit of story time in a moment, which I'm imagining will have a few people bringing their pitchforks and torches to a younger me, but that's all well and good, because I hate him too, so yeah. But, hello everyone, Liam Caddison here, and this is the first movie of the Harry Potter franchise, The Philosopher's Stone. I will be reacting to all of the movies within the franchise, and the full reactions will be available on Patreon, as this is part of my movie month tier, which I will try to my best to react as frequently as possible. If anything, it'll be every 2 weeks, but I will try to mitigate that as much as possible, that gap. So yeah, I will also try to put up the abridged versions of the reactions onto YouTube. No guarantee though, because movie reactions are a bit more difficult with preventing people from watching the reactions itself. So I will try to come up with an abridged version to put up on YouTube. So yeah, but a little bit of a story time. So I had the opportunity to get myself into the Harry Potter franchise when I was a lot younger. In school, our teachers didn't like us being out in rainy conditions, especially if it was torrential rain. And for like half an hour, we would spend that time in our form classes. And especially if you had an English teacher as your form teacher, they would put on most of the time they would put on a Harry Potter movie. So I had the choice to watch with the majority of the class Harry Potter, or go on the computers and do whatever I want, which computers were my heart and soul, especially in my younger years. So you can imagine who I figuratively gave the middle finger towards. So yeah, and I was I was quite ignorant, I guess, culturally. I can't speak, but you get the idea. If you've watched my anime reactions, I would have noted about the fact that I didn't give anime a shot back in the day, but now I'm loving Attack on Titan and My Hero Academia, and the same applies for Harry Potter. I didn't give that a shot until now, so I'm excited to see if I can become a fan of this franchise. I do know a few keywords associated with the Harry Potter franchise. It's not exactly a small fan base, it's quite exponential, but yeah, I don't really know anything apart from a few key names that goes around every now and again. So yeah, other than that, I'm excited to see what I can get myself into and how good the story is overall. So with that said, let's get into the first movie of the Harry Potter franchise. This is The Philosopher's Stone, or I think it's The Sorcerer's Stone for Americans, but yes, this is the first movie. Let's go. Introducing the Light Stealer. What a fiend. Mr. and Mrs. Dursley.
Good luck, Harry Potter.
Yeah. Had a feeling.
How many are there?
36. Counted them myself.
36? But last year I had 37!
Yes, well, some of them are quite a bit bigger than last year.
I don't care how big they are!
No. This is what we're going to do. Is that
This
when we go
little-
out, we're going to buy you 2 new presents. How's that, Pumpkin?
Quite spoiled, isn't he?
That's me as well. I never knew my parents either.
Mummy! Dad, come here!
The Snake and Harry can... Oh, for God's sake. This kid is... Did Harry do that? Unknown to Harry, that snake's going to destroy the world.
Oz, they'll be writing to you.
People who care? Learn the concept? Oh god. This is kind of like a family-friendly edition of The Birds. Could we just not yeet him out the bloody window and his family?
Didn't you ever wonder where your mum and dad learned it all?
Learn what?
You're a wizard, Harry.
I'm a what?
A wizard. And a thumping good one, I'd wager.
Explains
Trade up a little.
his magic.
No, you've made a mistake. I mean, I can't be a wizard. I mean, I'm just...
He's been restricted
Harry.
from knowledge.
Proud the day she got her letter. We have a witch in the family. Isn't it wonderful?
And so you grew
I was
spite.
the only one to see her for what she was. A freak. And then she met that Potter. And then she
Better
had you
than
and
an
I knew
abusive,
he would be the
toxic piece of
same,
shit.
Just as strange, just as...
Old fool, teach him magic tricks.
Never insult Albus Dumbledore in front of me.
Oh! Go on, yeet him!
Fascinating subject. Not that you need it, eh, Potter?
Does he like have a
Well, must we go now?
stutter like?
Lots to buy.
Goodbye.
See, Harry, you're famous.
But why
I was gonna say like it might be the nervousness of oh my god, it's
They know
you.
who I am.
Hello?
I wondered when I'd be seeing you, Mr. Potter.
Is this John Hurt? Oh,
Who should be destined for this wand when its brother gave you that scar?
oh.
Owned that wand.
We do not speak his name. The wand chooses the
Is this
wizard, Mr.
associating
Potter.
to
It's
Hagrid
not
saying
always
about
clear
the you-know-what?
why.
Maybe she wrote it down.
No, I can't spell it. All right. Voldemort.
Voldemort. He who must not be named.
It was dark times, Harry, dark times. Your parents fought against him. But nobody lived once he decided to kill him.
Shit.
Nobody. Not one. Except you. You're the boy who lived.
In that encounter.
What are you looking at?
Damn,
Blimey,
backstory
is that the
regarding Voldemort
Sorry,
and
Harry, I'm gonna have to leave you.
okay, that's it. 9 3/4. This is the reason I thought it was being technical. You have to be 3/4 between 9 and 10. That's how my stupid brain would operate it.
Oculus repair room. That's better, isn't it?
Good.
Cricket, you're Harry Potter. I'm Hermione Granger. And
Hermione.
you are?
Ron Weasley.
Pleasure.
Welcome to Hogwarts. Now, in a few moments you will pass through these doors and join your classmates, but before you can take your seats, you must be sorted into your houses. They are Gryffindor,
Oh, the houses.
Hufflepuff, Ravenclaw.
I think we did a
And
test and
Slytherin.
I was a Hufflepuff. So,
Now, while you're here,
me and my D&D
Your
group.
house will be like your family.
Some wizarding families are better than others, Potter. You don't want to go making friends with the wrong sort.
Oh boy.
I can help you there. I think I can tell the wrong sort for myself, thanks.
Yeah, that's it. That's it. He doesn't seem to have the charming
We're ready for you now.
personality.
Okay, relax. Mental.
You got
that
this,
one,
girl.
I'm telling you.
Because she showed you up.
Right then.
So it speaks.
Right. Okay.
Okay.
Gryffindor! And Slytherin will help you on the way to greatness. There's no
No,
doubt
not
about
Slytherin.
that. No? Well, if you're sure, better be Gryffindor!
Yes! Boy. He's with Hermione and Ron, that's great.
Nearly headless? How can you be nearly headless?
Like this.
I was gonna say, yeah, like it's just hanging on by a thread. Not something you'd want to show whilst people are eating, but Hogwarts has gifts apparently.
To not pay attention.
He's taking down notes.
Mr. Potter.
Uh-oh.
Our new celebrity.
And his head, his scar
What
reacted
would
to
I
him.
get?
Tiny nose. Seems a pity not to ask her.
Let the girl have a moment. Uh-oh. She's struggling. Ha!
Shut up, Harry.
Now,
It went
once you've
up
got hold of your broom,
in your face.
I want you to mount it. And grip it tight. You don't want to be sliding off the end. When I blow my whistle, I want each of you
Someone's
to kick
gonna
off
be
from the
hanging
ground
on like
hard.
this. Someone might want to catch him. Yeah, like that.
Everyone out of the way.
No one went to catch him.
That's what Madam Hoop said. Besides, you don't even know how to fly. What an idiot.
Ah!
Give it here, Malfoy, or I'll knock you off your broom.
Just knock him off.
Have it your
boy.
way then.
Yeah, let's move. I think there was a reason why you shouldn't have been on the third floor to begin with.
I'm going to bed before either of you come up with another clever idea to get us killed. Or worse, expelled.
She needs to sort out her
I
priorities.
love her.
Out. Besides, you're saying it wrong. It's Leviosa, not Leviosa.
You do it then if you're so clever.
Oh my god, she's amazing.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Oh, well done.
She said that she'd been in there all afternoon, crying.
Think someone's gotta apologize.
In the dungeon! Turn around in the dungeon!
Okay.
Gryffindor,
Snape?
keep up, please, and
It's going to the
Oh,
girls'
shh.
bathroom.
Oh no, Hermione. You know, you could wait to use the bathroom.
Hurry up! Swish and flick.
But you
Wingardium Leviosa!
Hey! Also, oh, is he gonna get beaten up with his own club?
Cool.
Good on Ron.
Anyone go near that dog?
The day I was at Gringotts, Hagrid
That
took something
that
out of
might
one
be
of the
right.
vaults. Said it was Hogwarts business, very secret.
So you're saying?
That's what the dog's guarding. That's what Snape wants.
I'm not really... See... I'm sure Hagrid would have some words right now, but...
Purple, Bletchley, pass it to Captain Marcus Flint.
Oh, come on. Unsportsmanlike. Disqualified. Disqualified. Some interesting tactics are going on here. And it's all fair, like, not against the rules, it's just, yeah. Shit. Snape, what the Snape, what the
He's jinxing the broom.
Jinxing the broom? What do we do?
Leave it to me.
What is he?
Flammari.
You can't interfere with your team's game. Oh no, he swallowed it. I mean, at least he got it, but...
Looks like he's gonna be sick.
He's got
Hey!
Harry Potter receives 150 points for catching the snitch.
Gryffindor wins!
100 times. Not in the restricted section. Happy Christmas.
Hermione! Like the third floor.
Had a bad influence on her.
Harry, wake up! Come on, Harry, wake up!
Is it Christmas?
Some kind of cloak. Well, let's see then. Put it on.
It's fancy.
Whoa!
Invisibility cloak.
My body's gone. I know what that is. That's an invisibility cloak.
Come to me as your enemy, Quirrell.
What do you mean?
You know perfectly well what I mean.
This just breaks your heart. Kind of like the ghosts are interacting with him.
As he is.
So then it shows us what we want. Whatever we want.
There we go.
Yes.
He wants his family.
It shows us
You saw how
nothing
Ron
more
was
or less
enthusiastic about
than
his
the deepest
vision.
and most desperate desires of our hearts. Not to go looking for it again. It does not do to dwell on dreams, Harry, and forget to live.
Yeah, he's still young at the end of the day. It's going to be a fixation.
Hey! Wait! Where are you going?
Poor Neville.
What about the counter curse?
I had you looking in
I
the
feel
wrong
so bad for
section.
him.
The only stone currently in existence belongs to Mr. Nicholas Flamel, the noted alchemist, who last year celebrated his 665th birthday.
Wow.
That's what Fluffy's
So
guarding on the third
he's
floor. That's what's under the trapdoor. the Sorcerer's Stone.
Mm-hmm.
Ensure it doesn't happen again.
So...
All 4 of you will receive detention.
The snitch that he obtained is basically mute.
Perhaps I heard you wrong. I thought you said the 4 of us.
No, you heard me correctly, Mr. Malfoy. You see, honourable as your intentions were, you too were out of bed after hours.
Ha!
You will join your classmates in detention.
Whoa! Whoa, 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 whoa! Is that a centaur? Who the heck was that?
That was drinking his blood. That was Voldemort.
Do you know what is hidden in the school at this very moment, Mr. Potter?
So that was potentially the first encounter.
Harry!
Wait.
Hello there, friends.
And if he
You
gets
met
the
our young
Sorcerer's
Mr. Potter?
Stone...
All right there, Harry.
As long as Dumbledore's around, Harry, you're safe. As long as Dumbledore's around, you can't be touched.
But what if Dumbledore...
I'd always had...
Because I think you've just signed his death sentence there.
The trick with any beast is to know how to calm him. Take Fluffy, for example. Just play him a bit of music and he falls straight to sleep.
You shouldn't have said that.
I shouldn't have told you that.
No!
Where you going? Where you...
Oh!
People will think you're
Plotting.
up to something.
Is it Snape, though? Because they seem so confident, but it could be all red herrings.
I won't let you. You'll get Gryffindor into trouble again. I'll fight you.
Neville, I'm really, really sorry about this. Petrificus Totalis.
I love him, okay? Oh! Oh no! What's that?
Whoa. Lucky this plant thing's here, really.
I don't think they're plants, I think they're snake. Oh. Oh no, they're vines, okay.
This complicates things a bit.
I mean, no, I think he's got it handled. Because he's handling the, that was terrible. There we go.
The key! We play.
So crazy. Like, in this final segment, we're going to play chess. Live action chess.
Real wizard's chess, do you?
Basically. Craziest game of chess? Like, this is crazy. This edition of chess. This is chess on roids, to be fair. You know, I hate, like, it when statue-like entities move. Weeping Angels, this.
Not as good as you.
Me, books, and cleverness. There are more important things. Friendship and bravery. And Harry, just be careful.
Oh, my heart, I melted.
No.
Quirrell?
It can't be. Snape, he was the...
Yes. He does seem the type, doesn't he? Well, next to him, who would suspect... Poor, stuttering Professor
You son of a bitch!
But that day...
Contact, I would have succeeded. Even with Snape muttering his little counter-curse.
Snape was
trying
to save me.
Yeah,
I knew
he
you
was
were
trying
thinking
to
of me
protect
right
him
the
from
off.
him.
Especially after Halloween.
Then you let the troll in.
Very good, Potter, yes.
Harry Potter, we meet again.
Voldemort.
Yep.
Yes, you see what I've become. Tell me, Harry, would you like to see your mother and father again?
Don't think you have any right to comment.
We can bring them back. All I ask is for something in return.
If it's your if it's you dying completely, that would be greatly appreciated.
That's it.
What is this magic?
Get the stone!
Nice one! Oh, yeah,
Who wanted to find the stone, find it, but not use it, would be able to get it. That is one of my more brilliant ideas. And between you and me,
that's a really...
saying something.
It's a really genius idea.
This kind of mark cannot be seen. It lives in your very skin.
What is it?
Love, Harry. Love.
In layman's terms, the power of love. I'm kidding.
Third place, Hufflepuff. With
Come on, my
352
Hufflepuff squad. Come on. Get up there, buddies. It's Slytherin win.
Second place, Slytherin house.
Mood. That's a mood. That's smug eating bitch
well done,
pansy
Slytherin, well done,
twat.
Slytherin, however, recent events must be taken into account. It takes a great deal of bravery to stand up to your enemies, but a great deal more to stand up to your friends. I award 10 points to
Of
Neville
course.
Longbottom.
Neville! Neville! Neville
wins the House Cup.
from the bottom to the top. I mean, it means like Hufflepuff, my house.
I'm not going home. Not really.
This is home. This has been more of a home for Harry than that shithole at Privet Drive. Well, interesting first film. That was fun. Really liked it. Good start. Good start. I should have had some snacks with me, because I'm starving, because I haven't had anything to eat, so yeah. No, but that was a good opener. I really enjoyed getting into that movie and getting into I feel like this film did a very good job at laying down the first layer of this new world of Hogwarts. Yeah, it was very good. It was great getting to learn some of the concepts that is going, like, especially in terms of backstory and characterization, even extracurricular activities. It was just really good to start laying the first foundations of this new world for me. So yeah, I really enjoyed how fun that movie was, and threat that was already established with Voldemort. Because I knew he was the thing that I talked about. Some of the names that do corrupt Voldemort was one of them. And yeah, he is truly the definition of a lich. Like, he was living off Quill and trying to obtain the Sorcerer's Stone, of course, so he could live forever. And because that love that Harry's mother, I guess, passed on to Harry when she died, that was the key to defeating Quirrell. And of course, and we saw Voldemort just vanish, which I assumed, okay, well, we haven't seen the last of him if he's like, but he went through Harry, which not sure if that's going to mean anything long term in the future films, but we'll wait and see. But it was a great encounter. It was great to encounter who I am assuming Voldemort being the main enemy for this franchise, especially with how much involvement he has with Harry's past. Not just that though, but the threat of him as well. Because like I said, he's literally a lich. He is trying to bring himself back. He was half alive, as we saw in the forest when he was feasting off that unicorn. And having the Sorcerer's Stone would be a means for him to live forever. So, yeah, it was great to establish that threat, and early on as well, we got to see how he was a bane in Harry's life, killing his parents when he was only a wee bairn, and also inflicting Harry with that scar, which that was also a nice piece that was developing for the future, with him having some kind of sense whenever danger it struck off at the most hairiest of times in terms of safety. So but we had Snape as well. Like, I had my doubts that, like, I was beginning to have my doubts that he was actually behind this, because it's that thing where they are presenting this character who very dark, very intimidating. So as layers of danger kept building for this quest for the Sorcerer's Stone, and as time went on and Harry kept believing that Snape was behind this, I was thinking, but what if he isn't? So because it was starting to be obvious, like, oh well, this guy's not really the most pleasant dude ever. So and funnily enough, it was actually the reverse of that, like someone who seemed to be good, who seemed to have like no venom in him. He was the culprit, because Quirrell's nervousness, that was all a facade, wasn't it? Because you saw him like, oh, it was so fun to fool you all with my nervousness. He dropped that as soon as Harry found out. But that's it with Snape. He was there was a precedent of him and his like malice, I guess. I wouldn't say malice, but his strictness, and his unpleasant characteristics, I guess, to Harry. Like, I thought he was a very fascinating character, don't get me wrong, but to Harry, he was giving off unpleasant vibes, like with that showdown they had in class. So but it was really good. So and I just liked going into Harry's tragic past. Like, we were already hitting strong with his past, with the fact that like I said, his parents died young, but not just that though, but he was handed off to relatives, and want to yeet them all. They are all little shits that deserve the the 10 shades of shit kicked out of them, to be fair. Yeah, because they were very abusive. They had him restricted on knowledge about they knew, because we saw the aunt. She was talking about how she despised I think it was Lily, yeah, how she despised her from getting that invitation to Hogwarts. And yeah, they knew all about the magical side of things. So yeah, it's gonna be like, I am wondering if we're gonna pick up on them in the second episode, the second film, because now Harry has spent time at Hogwarts. He's developed on his skills, and well, now he knows, so they can't keep him restricted any more regarding the knowledge regarding being a wizard, etc. So yeah, so it will be interesting if we do pick up with them again, because I'm sure the dynamic is going to change quite a bit, and it will be interesting to see if Harry does have a more hardened response to him, because yeah, he was completely scared. They were abusing him, so yeah. And who makes a child live under the stairs in the cupboard? So yeah. But yeah, he like I said, there was already that huge emphasis on his tragic past, which I'm sure is going to get expanded. But we in the first film we got a huge dose of his tragic past. So yeah, I think my favorite character so far is Hermione. She is absolutely amazing. She has so much quirk about her, and it's not in a way that she's trying to gloat. She's very attentive, and she succeeds with flying colors, and she has so much heart, and she came out with some really brilliant quotes in this, and I just love her fiery responses to Ron, especially. Her and Ron have this I wouldn't say rivalry, but they have this connection where he annoys her, and yeah, he's trying his best to, well, they kind of annoy each other in a sense, because Ron even condescended her, which led to Hermione being upset. So yeah, but yeah, I'm interested to see that connection grow. But yeah, Hermione was my favorite. She was absolutely a treasure, and I adore her so much. Malfoy was pretty good. I think that was Tom Felton, because I think he was in The Flash season 3, and I think that was him at a very young age. Because I think they are going to keep the same actors throughout the entire franchise. And I know Tom Felton was in The Flash, and there was this ruckus because in The Flash season 3 they talked about the Philosopher's Stone, and it was so funny. Not just that though, but he's had to put up with characters with a lightning bolt on them. With the Flash, well, funnily enough, I've got the Flash shirt on. With the Flash, yeah. So I know that goes around, but yeah. Malfoy, what a dick. I'm really interested to see that rivalry between him and Harry expand. And yeah, I do hope we do get to see him on in Quidditch as well. I feel like they're going to build on that in some capacity. They're not going to throw this in just to consume time. I feel like they're going to build on that, and hopefully they're going to build on the rivalry with Malfoy and Harry. So yeah, because we got a glimpse of that when they were in the Dark Forest, and they were looking for that unicorn, and then Malfoy darted off when Voldemort was there. So yeah. But it was good, and like I said, some of the stuff that was thrown into this film, like the house system, which was very reminiscent of school. I'm not sure if that's where they picked up the idea from in my school, because we also had certain houses and points awarded. I don't think there was any point deductions, but yeah, they weren't like Gryffindor, Hufflepuff, etc. It was tree associated names. So yeah. But yeah, like, despite this, and I get it why, because Harry, Ron, and Hermione, they are all within one house, and the other character, well, not just that, but Neville as well. There was a bit of focus on him, who is the savior. He won for, like, House Gryffindor. So yeah, praise Neville. Despite all of the, like, shenanigans that he got caught up in, bless his heart. But yeah, not they were in Gryffindor, and Malfoy was in Slytherin. So and I don't think there was any other characters, any other students that stood out that were in Hufflepuff and what was it, Ravenclaw. So yeah. But I do hope we do get to see those two houses, like, we do get more focus on their houses as well, because I wouldn't like it to just focus on those two houses. I would love a more, like, open world, and I'm expecting that will be expanded. So yeah, but yeah, it was a decent opener, good film that dipped into some of the lore and the foundations. That dipped into some of the backstory that was very essential to Harry's past. The characters were really good. Hagrid was funny, especially with his gag that I shouldn't have said that. The story was pretty good as well, with them trying to get the stone and the obstacles that were placed there, as well as the red herring that Snape was the one that was trying to retrieve it. Yeah, it was a fairly enjoyable film, and I really loved the first installment, so that's a good sign for things to come as we come into the second movie. So yeah, like I said, it was pretty good, pretty fun stuff, and I found myself really enjoying the film, so I really loved that. And I don't think there's any other points there. Oh yeah, the fame of Harry, I liked how that was implemented. Like, he was famous, like, his parents had this reputation and they knew of Harry's existence. So I like the fact that there seems to be this level where he is famous, and it doesn't take away from the quality of the film. So I like that aspect, especially in terms of Voldemort. Like, he's still out there. He was responsible for his parents' death, and now Harry's at Hogwarts. It's like gonna be a challenge to stop him, I feel, because like, liches generally are. So yeah, and that's what I know he wouldn't. I don't think he's associated as a lich in the Harry Potter world. It's just that he is literally like that, from my experience. But yeah, like I said, there's this reputation, especially with him killing his parents, and now he's turned up. Yeah, the personal level of that, I guess, rivalry is going to be very interesting as the films develop. So yeah, but it was a really good film, really touching as well. There was some really good emotional moments. It was a very fun film that sets the foundations up really nicely, and I can't wait to see what film number 2 has in store. So yeah, I will see you guys next time. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. You can check my videos on the right if you want to check out more of my content. You can also subscribe to my media feeds and channel if you want to. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. Hope you guys take care, and I will see you guys next time. Doodles!